Good morning or afternoon, everybody. It's a Friday, it's 12 o'clock, so it is just afternoon. Welcome to sunny Weymouth. It's beautiful today. It's not hot, but it's not blooming cold. It's not raining, and we've got a little bit of wind. I think there's a flag down here. Oh no, he ain't got a flag on it, but you can see that little bush there just blowing around gently in the wind. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Right, it's the first time I've been round here since I did this. And I walked in and thought, oh, where's my water? But it's there. It is there. So that's fantastic. That shows me that it's holding water. And basically, I do want this to be higher than the water. I've got the membrane to put down. I was thinking that I needed to put this. Oh, I do need to put that there. But the capillary matting is going to bring that water from down there up here. So that's fine. So I've got the capillary matting here. So let's open it and get it on there. Okay, there's the capillary matting. It's a little bit short. I just went by what that was there. I didn't have a tape measure on me, surprisingly, because I've normally always got a tape measure on me. But yes, it's a bit short at that end, and it's a bit short at that end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this over. I'm going to make sure it's got some of this black plastic anyway, so that the soil can't go into the water. It'll go down the side here, which is fine. But there will be enough capillary mat in there to make sure that the soil, the compost that I put on top, will always be damp. So let me see if I can set you up somewhere. Okay, there it is. I couldn't have the camera going because it did take a while, but now that will be tucked down like that, and the compost is going to go on top of that. The damp from here, see, I've tucked it down at the back there, and I've tucked it down at the front here. And what I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to water that to make sure that it is all damp, and from then on it will stay damp all the time. It's just initially getting it damp, and as you see at the end here, I've done that. I'm going to pull this down like that and put the compost on top. But I'm just not wanting the compost to go down there. And as you can see, like I said, I haven't touched this. Look how damp this is. It's lovely. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm glad I thought of it. Right, let's go get some compost because I've got loads. It's all second-hand spent compost. So I will be, like I said, pouring my special concoction of a fertiliser on top of it to see, to get it all started. Let's get on it. Nearly there. Nearly there. Let's just get down and smooth it all off. I forgot to water the mat first. But I don't suppose... Oh, that's a rotten potato. I don't suppose it's going to matter that much. There is going to be potatoes in here. But what I'll do is, when they start to grow, I shall just pull them up and plant them somewhere else. So I think that just might be enough. I'm going to get some You can tell I'm on my tripod, can't you? Yeah, I'm going to get some of that homemade fertiliser, pour lots of it on there, and that then should be ready. Okay, I've drowned it. I have drenched it in the fertiliser. So, what happens now? I'm going to plant my peas in it. Here we go. So I'm just going to dig a trench and just pour them in. I know it's still pretty dry in there, but it will. The liquid will come up. And I will keep watering it if it doesn't. But it will come up. So I got my peas. So they first early variety. So in spring, also in autumn. Meteor they are. A dwarf variety, okay. I normally have really big ones, but that's fine. So I'll get the peas in at the back, like I said. Normally I put them in thicker than that, but I think I lose more than anything. When I say lose more, I lose the actual podded pea because it's right at the back and I can't see it. So there we go. So I'm just going to cover them up. And then also, do you remember the corn on the cob? I took that soil from there because I don't need it at the moment. I've got some more in the shed which will go in there. But yes, this is that corn on the cob, so I'm going to plant that here. So hang on a sec. See what happens. I'll leave it poking out a bit then, because then I can see that it's there because of all the sprouts coming up. Right, let's get them peas covered over. Just going to pat on top. Get down there, you. That just makes sure that they've got contact with the compost soil all the way round. Okay, just for fun. Well, it won't be fun if they grow, will it? I'm going to start planting some seeds in there. I've got flowers, I've got lettuce, beetroot, some stock that's really old, pansies, they're really old, dianthus, just a few bits. Now, this cowslip, I planted some of these last year and I got one out of it, and the date is, I don't know if you can see that, hang on. The date is 1994 to 1996. And that includes 17.5% VAT. Wow. So I'm going to plant what's rest of these as well and see what comes of them. And you get a free photo label inside. Wow. So all I'm going to, I must have used that. All I'm going to do is open the packet. Hang on. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm going to just clear a little bit of stuff. I'm going to be picking stuff out of this forever. But yes, and then I do like cowslip. There's quite a few seeds in there. Yeah, so I'm just going to plant them in a big bush like that and cover them over. Give them a little pat. There's my label, and I'll just put it like that so I know behind it is cowslip. Can't go too far behind because I've got my peas there. So, right, let's get on planting a few more. Okay, I've only done a few. I've done African marigold, French marigold. Can't grow marigolds. Everybody says, oh, it's the easiest flower to grow. It is for them. Lola Rosso, Autumn Calabrese, and cowslips. See how we get on with that. Right, let's go and have a walk outside and go and have a look at my garlic. It's growing pretty well. I didn't get caught with the frost because we don't get much frost here, but if we do, it's not bad. It's not bad frost. That's all right, isn't it? And you know, another thing, one seed that I've never grown is that mustard, you know, where you get the massive leaves, and it keeps growing in there. And I quite like it, and every year I get some plants. I think I said before I had 3 plants in there, but I've put one in here. Some of the leaves look a bit worse for wear, like this one. That looks like the cold. It doesn't look like the leaf miner. So, because it doesn't go all the way down, but I will trim them just so as I can keep an eye on them. I don't like it looking messy like that. So yes, I shall trim all them leaves off of there. I did a little bit of weeding over in that corner. It's just been too cold, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks as it starts warming up, hopefully I can get in there and weed properly. Oh, this was the garlic. Remember I said the little bulblets that come off of your elephant garlic, and the tiny bulblets and the tiny bulbs that the cloves from normal garlic. So we'll see how that comes up. Oh, look, I've got flowers. Yes, they have been frosted. You can tell because it's black in the middle. That's caught the frost, so I'm going to nip that off and nip them 2 off. But there's some more there growing. Hang on, you see there? Some more flowers growing. Can't wait for my strawberries this year. Sorry if I'm wiggling you around a lot. And then when it really does start to pick up again, I've got that to sort out. My polytunnel. I loved my polytunnel. And I'll get to do some of this weeding here as well before all that starts to grow again. All them weeds. But this is like, it's so sad. So sad. I did do all of these as well to make them, you know, stronger, and because I've done that, look, they're just bowing over and snapping. So we'll sort something out with that. I don't know how I'm going to get the cover back on, but we will see. We will see. Right, we're going to make that a bit of a shortish one today. yes, I'm glad I've got that all finished. And the lady over the road from me, she's got daffodils that are actually flowering. I have found some crocuses growing. They actually flowering. And the daffodils that I planted in my new garden at the front, they're all poking their heads through. So that is amazing. I can't wait for that to come out. So yes, welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you to the old subscribers. Fantastic. Thank you very much. And we will see you when we see you. So from sunny Weymouth, I'm going to bid you goodbye. Bye-bye. Where's the off button? I can't see for the sun. There it is.